Hey collective, welcome back to another tarot and oracle reading. This is the second time. I feel like I started messing up when I was reading this. I was like, let's just redo it. I should have just kept going, but whatever. Anywho, I already did the prayer thing. We're doing a Paradise Found oracle. Okay, remember to take it if it fits. Don't make it fit your shit. And above all else, what do? Hello, you go to the Most High for extra confirmation. Oh, duh. Anywho, with that, let's just jump into it. Okay, I did pull one card flipped out. And then another one, it was at the back of the deck, so I decided to do two. What a message right now. So we're just gonna jump into them, okay? So there's something else I was supposed to say in the beginning. I can't remember. I really can't. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into it, okay? So dream time number 34 and 4 mother. Those numbers could be significant. 3, 4, 4, 3, however you rearrange the damn things. It could be by themselves, it could be together, right? Okay, so let's get into dream time, okay? Dream time. So do you find yourself at a crossroads in your life, wishing for clarity about how to proceed? The timeless wisdom of the Australian Aborigines, the world's oldest living human culture, helps you to shift your perspectives and expand your vision to allow for the unexpected. In the dream time, the Aboriginal ancestor gods dreamed and sang Mother Earth into being. Prominent among these creator ancestors is the rainbow serpent, which manifests as a wave-like rainbow of light and symbolizes the underlining creative energy of the dream time from which all earthly existence arises. I am getting so tongue-tied. This is really irritating. The rainbow serpent, as the body of spirit, carries both the active masculine and the receptive feminine energies, unifying heaven and earth. For the Aborigines, the physical and metaphysical worlds are intimately connected. They view Mother Earth, nature, and all beings as a single unified whole animated by spirit. Their intense spiritual connections to the land allows them to travel great distances without maps along what they called songliness of creation to their intended destinations. Like the Aborigines, you are encouraged to use your intuitive gifts to navigate the multiple timelines available to you. As you loosen the assemblage points of the perceived reality, your natural instincts will help you to make the best choices for your spiritual growth and fulfillment. The rainbow serpent guides you through the twists and turns of infinite possibilities, inspiring you to dream into being what you most desire. Trust fully in your deep inner knowing, and you will receive the clarity and confidence to venture forward into uncharted territory. Sing the song of your soul to unleash the primal life force that grounds your intuitions and intentions into matter. At this auspicious juncture, pay particular attention to your dreams, for they are revealing answers to your most pressing concerns. As they enter into an aesthetic, newly embodied awareness, use your own divine creator power to call forth the beneficent blessings awaiting you at the end of the rainbow. So what are you wanting to call into reality, collective? And are you paying attention to your dreams? Are you listening? Okay, if you're not, start doing it, bitch. Really, okay? Maybe, if for some of you as well, collective, you could ask your ancestors even. That's what I do. The non-shitty ones. So you could talk to them. You could talk to your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Again, non-shitty ones. Source. Anyone in your spirit team. Call them forth and really ask them to help you through this. That's what I do, literally. You could do it with prayer. You could do it through manifestation. You could do it however you would talk to them. Work for you, right? And there's many methods. One shoe doesn't fit all, so do what works for you. But what do you really want? And are you in alignment to travel these different realms and get to where you need to be? I feel like a lot of you are. A lot of you are trying to figure this out. A lot of you need to merge your masculine and feminine energies as well. Some of you could be struggling with that. And for a lot of you, you could be kind of confused for like making heaven on earth. You're like, what the fuck? You know, some of you, that's this, I don't understand why like we're like, how can I word it? I don't understand why a lot of people would be confused about that, considering like it is what we could put down here. Like heaven isn't just some place that's above in the clouds. We could actually have it here if a lot of us got off of our ass, got out of our fucking asses and did shit. You know what I mean? That's for the idiots though, not you, collective. Again, if you're struggling with that, I feel like you can get through it. But I'm just saying, like, heaven isn't just a place in the clouds. We could make it here too. Okay, and for those of you watching this, I'm sure you know that too. Okay. But yeah, are you going to go into uncharted territory? Or are you going to do what you need to do to get where the fuck you need to get? That's really what this is talking about. Okay. So a decree that you could use this in prayer, or again, you could just use it as a decree. Would be, I am dreaming my new life into being, uplifting and supported by all of the energies of heaven and earth. So you could say that in the morning, say it at night, say it in the evening, whatever time, whenever you want to, but start getting into a habit of saying it and believing it, collective. The energy you put out is what you will get. Okay. So that is number 34, dream time. Let's go into number 4, mother. Okay. So good. Anywho, number 4. Y'all really do need to start paying attention to your dreams before we get off into this other one. Really, like, you will be getting hints to shit. You may get the answers. You may get certain things on, like, what the fuck's to come. It could be exactly what's to come. It could be a hint of what could happen to an extent, but a little bit different. Your dreams are giving you signs. Your ancestors, your angels, your guides, all that, they're giving you signs. So y'all need to pay attention. And what a lock the fuck in, okay? So this is Rites of a Goddess, number 4, mother. Let's begin, okay? Ancient matriarchal cultures revered the goddess and sought balance between feminine and masculine energies within the individual and community. You carry the many faces of the goddess within yourself, with some being more pronounced than others during different phases of your life. At this time in our collective evolution, we are reclaiming the qualities of the divine feminine way of being, such as emotional intelligence, empathy, and intuition, so we can heal what has been out of balance for fucking ever. Yeah. Okay. The mother, a powerful universal force represented by Myriad, Myriad, M-Y-R-I-A-D. Oh no, it's really pretty regardless. I may be pronouncing it wrong, so again, sorry about that. I'm trying to hold a burp in. I'm like, no. The mother, a powerful universal force represented by Myriad goddess throughout time, is reaching out to you. She is known by many as the world's wisdom traditions. Let me read that again, my bad. She is known by many names in the world's wisdom traditions. Mother Earth, the mother of all goddesses, called Gaia by the Greeks, and Pachamama by the Andine peoples. Isis, the Egyptian mother goddess of healing and magic. Mother Mary, synonymous with the Mexican Virgin of Guadalupe, who uplifts all with her limitless compassion. Danu, or Danu, D-A-N-U, the Celtic Earth Mother Goddess, and Demeter, the Greek goddess of the harvest and mother incarnate. How is the mother revealing herself to you now? Are you listening? Ask for her unconditional love, wisdom, and protection as you move through a difficult passage. Inhale deeply, and on the exhale, see and feel yourself leaning back into the arms of Mother Goddess, trusting fully in her support. She will always be there for you and will never let you down. She helps you to develop more trust in yourself, fortifying your resilience to conquer life's challenges. The Mother Goddess reminds you to reconnect with your divine feminine qualities to bring more balance into your life. So how can you be more of a mother to yourself? Some of you have been a mother to yourself for a long time too, so maybe y'all are familiar with that, right? You could be tapping into that and not even know it. Yeah, so how can you be more of a mother to yourself? Draw from your own infinite well of love and compassion to soothe your sorrows, uplift your soul, and move forward with grace and ease. So this again is talking about balancing the masculine and or feminine as well. And again, you could be masculine and or feminine and be very motherly. It does not fucking matter. Those are all energies. Okay. But yeah, Gaia could be reaching out to you guys, collective. Again, that's a name of many. We went over the names. Okay, but Gaia really could be like, hey bitch, listen. Maybe not like that, but you know what I mean? Y'all need to listen though, for real. So how are you listening? How are you mothering yourself? How are you mothering others? Are you balancing that masculine and feminine? Are you listening to your intuition? I'm telling you, that shit saves you a lot of the fucking time. It takes a lot of getting used to and getting... How is it going to word that? It takes a lot of getting used to and like actually paying attention and listening for it to kind of like calibrate, I guess. But a lot of us have that within us to do so. Okay. Anywho, a decree that you could use, again, as a decree or in prayer, would be, I am filled with the love and support of the Great Mother who calls me home to my highest and best self. So again, I would encourage you to say that in the mornings, in the daytime, you know, whatever the hell. In the mornings, the evenings, the nights. It does help, okay? It's like you manifesting that energy back in. But yeah, these are the cards that I got, okay? Are y'all doing what you can to make your dreams reality? And are you being that motherly self to you and to others? Like, are you listening? Okay. Some of you could be tuned into other figures that are motherly as well. There's many other figures, not just the ones that were mentioned here, but you know, are you tapping in? And if you are, how is that helping your journey? Let's see y'all's overall energy, okay? Let's get into some tarot before we end this. Where's the tarot cards? There we are. Empress at the back. That's fucking cool. Yeah, y'all are motherly. I could be talking to people that are moms. You have kids. They crazy as hell. Right. But yeah, the Empress is someone that's nurturing to herself, nurturing to others. You also don't play no games. King of Swords. I just split it to that. So y'all go to the truth no matter what. You could have a mouth on you. You have boundaries and you stick to them. Sometimes y'all come off as a see you next Tuesday, but that's not bad. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with grief and or sadness right now. Due to toxic family. Good grief. Okay, so the Empress, right? That's the one at the bottom. Then you could be King and Queen of Swords. You're like standing on business, all this other shit. This keeps coming out, and especially this is already hitting home for me. But yeah, Five of Cups right here. You're sad. I don't know what you're sad about, but it could be toxic family dynamic, right? Some sort of wish is toxic for you, or some sort of family dynamic is toxic for you. Therefore, you are sad about certain things that have already passed. For some of you, collective, it's, again, this, I could be talking to the karmics too. Some of you, you're the toxic one. That would be like for the cross watchers that would be watching. And if you are the problem, collective, I would encourage you to work on that as well. Be there for yourself as much, even if you didn't have a mother figure, all this other stuff. It goes back to you like parenting your own self sometimes. Some of you, including myself even, and I'm struggling with this as well, so let's just rip the band-aid off, right? Some of you could be dealing with childhood wounds. Some of you are barely scratching the surface with that right now. And it's, well, it's apparent. It's apparent that you're being a parent to yourself now, but like you're definitely going through the sways and motions of it. You are. Some of you already dealt with this, but a lot of you are dealing with this now. And again, this could be like, this could even be a family dynamic upset because they're toxic. Maybe you're talking about it even. King of Swords, maybe you cut ties with them. This keeps coming up too, like literally y'all having to be there for yourself when others weren't. That kind of shit. Maybe this is like, to get to your dreams, you're going to have to go through this grief and toxicity to get to wish fulfillment even. There's a lot of emotions in this though, there is. So you could be very emotional at this time, collective, and it could be because you're having to be that mom for yourself. Some of you ain't never had that parent. Some of you did, and you're just having family issues. It could be that too. Overall energy though, Empress, you're standing on shit. You're standing up for yourself. You're all the queens in the deck, or you're trying to be all the queens in the deck. Right? You got family that's really upset with you, collective. And I mean, that's not news to you. I feel like you would know this, especially if you have toxic family or you're the toxic one, whatever the fuck, you know, again, flip and flop the roles. You got family that's really pissed. So you're coming out as the Empress. You're building you're building a legacy from the ground up without them. You're going towards your wishes. Maybe it doesn't involve them. Yeah, this is family. This family could be thinking about memories, how they treated you good, how they treated you bad, how you treated them good, how you treated them bad. They see you making progress away from them. That's going to be a lonely road. I'm not going to say it's not going to be. It's going to be sad, collective. You're probably going to feel alone. You're probably going to have to go through more of this grief. I'm just saying. And even I'm dealing with some of that too. So that kind of makes me feel some kind of way when I'm doing this read, because I'm like, you know, but it's true. I'm dealing with that shit too. But just know you're not alone. I know it doesn't like make it easier. But there are other people that are going through certain similar shit. Maybe that helps a little. I mean, it helps me a little bit, right? When I know other people in the collective are going through it. But it also makes me sad because at the same time, like, other people are dealing with the same bullshit. Maybe y'all are dealing with this alone too. You are alone. You could feel alone, all this other shit. You're not alone though, collective. Collectively, shit. I'm trying to lighten it up, okay? Because it is sad. I'm feeling a little sad. Yeah. Yeah. This family left you out consistently. They could have held on to stuff that isn't yours, or that isn't theirs. Four of Pentacles. They could have held on to grudges, resentment. Again, it's talking about holding on to money. These people could have withheld funds from you. To someone that's walking the middle path. To someone that's an earth angel. Or someone that's of the light. It could be that too. You've done a lot of growth with and without these people, collective. When they were in your life, they were there to teach you lessons. I believe for the most part, a lot of you have learned that. Still doesn't make it any less sad. It's still fucked up. But did you learn? I believe a lot of you did. How does collective truly feel about this? So, I feel like y'all wish they were still in your life for some of you. I feel like some of you do wish that they were still in your life. Some of you really had to put them on the chopping block, though, or again, they put you on the chopping block. So there's resentment there, there's sadness. And again, it's because this family was toxic. Literally, 5 of Cups, the devil, 10 of Cups. They were just going to continue to be toxic to you, collective. And yeah, you could wish for better things, you know, different stuff. You know, I wish it was different, all this other stuff, but did you learn? And sometimes down here, we don't learn the nicest lessons. It takes a lot from us. And sometimes, again, as the previous read before that I did, it was something about family being enemies or some shit like that. I can't remember the title. And sometimes they are your enemies, and you have to learn the harshest fucking lessons from them. You can't change that, though, collective. You can't change people that are just going to be stuck in their ways, that are going to be toxic and don't see anything wrong with their shit. If that's the reason the family's not together anymore, that's just what it is. And I would encourage you as well, collective, in a world that is pretty fucked up, in a world where family's just fucking trash most of the time. If you would like to make your own family, right? Find a person, you know, that has family values, different stuff like that. And even if you're not wanting to find people like that, shit, make your own family. Be that support for yourself. It's still fucked up that you have to be that for you. You should have had the support. You should have had love. You should have had people that loved you unconditional, but you didn't. But the harsh reality is, collective, we're going to just have to heal this shit ourselves. That's the truth of it. This is sort of making me feel uncomfortable again because I'm having family issues as well, right? But I mean, if I can get through it, collective, you can get through it too. It's not fun though. You know what I mean? Again, going back to this, yeah, you guys really do wish that they were here still. 10 of Pentacles. You think about them, you know. This could also be some of you not thinking about them. You could just be focused on money. This could be like you having generational wealth for the family that you build after. Out of this toxic bullshit over here. For some of you, you're just focused on your legacy. It could talk about that too. You have all these options. You're focused on money. You want these options. You have all these options. You could have a life to yourself. You could have all this money saved up for yourself. You could go on vacation. You could have a home. You could have a family. It has an anchor here to just be stable. It has a sword here just so you can be the truth and continue to make whatever. You know what I mean? There's so many options with money here, but it really talks about you setting that firm foundation. With or without these people. Again, a lot of you are thinking of them still though. But you don't have faith that things will work out between y'all. Star reversed. This is very challenging for you right now, collective. Some of you really don't want this to end. Some of you are struggling to really just keep them gone. Some of you are considering going back and forth with them. That's up to you. I wouldn't suggest going back and forth with this family. Again, I just want to show you this again. It is up to you, though, regardless of what I say. Damn it, give me the cards. They're still toxic. I feel like it'll fuck up your wish fulfillment or something like that as well, and it's going to cause you more pain. The pain that you're trying to heal right now, collective, including me. Some of you could be upset with them from past stuff that they did. Some of you, you're upset with stuff that they've done currently. Like for me, again, for instance, again, we're just going to talk about it, okay? I'm upset with a person in my family, a few of them. But one in particular, because there would always be promises made and then there would never be follow-throughs. And then there would constantly be the reassurance of, oh, I love you guys, this and that. And then the whole time this person was never there for my mom or me. And that's on my mom's side. And then on my dad's side, my Nana's just a see you next Tuesday. She lets religion control all of her shit, and she shit talks the whole family and wonders why all of us are not fucking talking as much. A lot of the family's broken up because one person destroyed it. And then that makes all of the family have animosity towards each other or certain things like that. You know what I mean? It's just, it pins the whole family against each other, and it's just stupid. I will say, at least on my Nana's side, that I was toxic as well, too, when I was a child. but I'm not that now. Also, my nana didn't like me because I was LGBTQ. So, which is dumb too, because she knew that I was that when I was younger before I knew that I was that. I know she did. The way she would make like snide remarks and shit at me, I know she knew who I was. So I still resent her for that. I don't know, there's certain things that I'm healing as well, collective. So again, I encourage you to get through this, really pull these emotions to the surface. There could be hatred, there could be resentment. Some of you just want to move on, but you're still stuck. I encourage you to pull it to the surface. How would you deal with a child with trauma? Because some of you are dealing with childhood wounds. That's what you're going to have to parent yourself through this as well. And it's not fun, collective, it's not. But you're going to have to do it to get through it. And again, you are going to have to go through this, which is not fucking fun. You will feel very fucking emotional. And again, emotions are all on the table already. But you're going to have to go through the hurt and sadness. You're going to have to feel it. That's never fun. Again, it's only great when you're on the other side. It's not fun dealing with it. And this has worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you. Again, take this if it resonates. But again, I would encourage you to pray about it as well. You don't have to subscribe to any religion to do this. But when I be going through it, let me tell you, I'll be praying to God. I'm like, please. Runny nose, tears falling down my face. And I'm laughing. I feel like that's a defense mechanism. But I'm an ugly crier. But no, really, besides the humor shit, like when I break down, like I'll go to God. Or I'll go to my spirit team in general and be like, help me get through this. I feel like a weakling, this and that, you know. Be real with it. But you don't have to subscribe to anything to pray about it, collective, or to talk to your ancestors, guides, you know, any of them. Just talk about it. And they will help you. You just got to pay attention. And you're going to have to do stuff you ain't going to like either. But you'll get through it. Do what works for you, though, okay? But yeah, I would encourage you, again, it's up to you. I would encourage you to keep these family away. It doesn't look like they're doing you any good, or they haven't done you any good for a long time, collective. Some of you have been dealing with this for years. And what it is ABUSE. That's what it is. These people are ABUSIVE to you. Mentally, verbally, physically, emotionally. You know what I mean? They could give to everyone else, but you, when it comes to you, it's like you're the stepchild of the family or some shit. Or you're the redheaded stepchild. Yeah. If I could show y'all a picture, I'm not going to do it for privacy reasons as well, but I have a picture of me with all of the family. Bunch of beaners, and then it shows me white as fuck, looking like looking like Ed Sheeran or some shit. I'm the whitest fucking child. Some of you could be dealing with family issues as well, and this is mine as well for my dad's side. And again, I'm bringing this up again, maybe some of you are dealing with it too. Some of you are dealing with people that don't like you because you look a lot like a parent that they already don't like. That was also my issue growing up as well. My dad's side of the family would use my mom as something bad, and they'd be like, you're just like your mom. And I do. I look exactly like my mama. And I'm really proud of that. But you know what I mean? It's literally just them hating the parent they already had an issue with. And then, you know, it's just stupid. Some of you could be dealing with that too. And again, collective, that is what it is. ABUSE. That's the same. It does not matter. If adults are doing that, that's dumb. They're broken too. And instead of healing, they're like, let me break this person. How stupid. If that's the case, any of it, collective, just please stay away. It is up to you. But yeah, going back to the main thing though, okay? Just wanted to talk about that because again, there's sadness, there's toxicities here. You could have been toxic, they could have been toxic, and again, I was a toxic kid too, shit, let me tell you. But anywho, besides that, collective, some of you really are thinking about them still. Some of you are not. Some of you are just focused on the money. You could give a fuck less about this family. Some of you, again, it could be coming to the surface, all this other shit again. You're parenting yourself. You're being the mom that you didn't have. You're being the dad that you didn't have. And it's not easy. It really shows y'all going towards personal wealth. Again, y'all could be thinking of these people here and there. And again, I would encourage you to get the shit out. But some of you really are just focused on the money right now. You want to be the family that you didn't have. How does this family feel about collective? We'll use another one. These readings, man. Sometimes I'm like, oh shit. What song is that? I don't know if y'all heard that. There was a song. There was a song. There was a car that passed by. They're bumping music. It sounded good. I don't know what it was, but Spirit, how does Collective's family feel about them? Oh yeah, they see you standing on justice at the back. They see you as the well. Like, they see you as someone knowledgeable, someone that looks deep within stuff. I mean, you're a regular person, but like, you go towards shit with the fury. Like, you don't fuck around. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You don't fuck around. You'll stand up for yourself. Even if everyone's fighting you, you'll stand up for yourself. It doesn't matter. You'll also sacrifice people when needed, because though they're gonna fucking put you in the 5 of Cups anyways. Where do you have the 5 of Cups here? For some of you, they're just now seeing you like this. They didn't see you like this before. How did they view Collective in the past? I'm nosy. Hold on. You could be seeing like a new side to you for some of you. Some of you, this has always been the side that you've had. Yeah, for some of you, they saw you as someone young, naive, and dumb. You could still be that too, Collective, but you're very smart. I'll tell you that. You're very emotionally smart. You're very mentally, you up there. You're very hurt. You're very wounded, but you're not giving up either. 9 of Wands, you're not giving up. Yeah, you're going to get to that financial independence with or without these people. I'm seeing it without these people, Collective. You're making a plan, 2 of Wands, to make better memories. Some of these people do want to come back to you, Collective. Some of these people in the family. But that's if you allow it. It really is up to you, Collective. I will always tell you, regardless, to not do it just so you don't get hurt again. But some people really do change. But you have to, if you do let this family back in, Collective, and let's say, for instance, they lied to you consistently about, oh, we're going to do this, and then they never do. Make sure that their actions add up to what they're saying. That would be one thing. And then again, if they're not going to actually apologize and own up to what they fucking did, and you know for sure it's some bullshit you went through, right? And you're not just making shit up to resent your family. And they're not going to own up to it, then yeah, I would still steer clear from them. It's not going to like heal everything all at once. You know what I mean? If they apologize, oh, everything's good now. No, there's a lot of shit you still have to heal from. Hearing that may help though. But it's with changed behavior is what y'all would want to look for, family or not. Doesn't matter if you have good memories or not. If they're going to just emotionally manipulate you again, then it's not. It goes back to that grief card again, Collective. You're just going to be fucking left out and sad again. And for what? For someone to take you on a merry-go-round again? I think the fuck not. You know? That does not sound good. Where's... Give me the book. So how they see you now, we have the well. You're very nurturing to yourself and to others. This is connected to Gaia as well. You're very connected to Mother Earth. You're very connected to Source as well. I could be getting that as well. You're very tapped in. Some of you are the black sheep or the people that were just left to rot by yourself. Again, it gives black sheep. It is that. You could be the black sheep of the family. You're very different compared to the rest of them. And I'm not trying to put you on a pedestal either, collective. But compared to your family and you, very, very fucking different. Not just look-wise, not just aesthetic-wise, like mental-wise, you're very different. For some of you, it took you a good while for you to mature. And I mean, it makes sense. You were emotionally kind of stunted or fucked over by these people, so that's still sad. But you matured. You got through it without these people. With all the toxic bullshit you dealt with, you got through it. Anywho, the well is someone that is... Let me just read this, okay? The well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed from this creatrix whose knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. So you're very knowledgeable. You give out knowledge freely. You dissect stuff. You go into stuff hardcore. There's a lot of opportunities coming towards you, or people see you as someone that has creativity flow through them. That's how your family could see you. And again, you go into the darker parts of shit, and that's where people are like, you know, they get stuck at. You go into that shit. Where's it at? Hold on. Y'all are like... with the Justice card again, too. Yeah, you stand for equality, balance. You stand for fairness within your life or within others. Within other people's lives. Fuck, that was gonna annoy me. You stand up for the greater good for yourself and for others. Collective, you're a badass. I want you to know that. Like, regardless of what you've went through, like, I mean, you're coming off as someone that's really a bad bitch. I don't know if anyone's told you that. You're doing the healing. You're hurt still, yeah, but you're doing the healing. You could be young and dumb still, that's fine. Just learn, right? But you really are doing... You're doing remarkable shit. I don't think you've heard that. But I'm going to give you your flowers. You are doing really grand. You are. Yeah, they could have seen you as like someone young, naive, and dumb, barely learning stuff, late to mature. You're very excited and curious about what life can bring you as well. This is how they used to view you. But this is how you're coming out now. They see you as someone that's wise. Collective, again, some of you have always been this. They just never saw this side of you because, well, look at how fucked up they were. So, shit. Why are they going to see the good sides of you when they're just going to shit on you constantly? Stupid. You've learned from these fucking harsh lessons, Collective. That's what this is showing me. You're going towards a lot of shit. And again, yeah, you've been hurt. You had to learn a lot of fucked up lessons. Judgment. You went through a lot of fucking spiritual lessons that were not fun. Now it could be this family under judgment as well because you're that bitch. What's behind the moon? Yeah, you walking away. You walked away from this shit, collective. This is always coming up where you're walking away from people or you're just done. You're walking away to get to your emotional fulfillment and wish fulfillment. You're walking away from the illusions. There's still going to be obstacles that you're going to have to face, and it's not going to be fun, but these are going to be for your betterment. Really, what I'm seeing, collective, again, you're going towards what the fuck you need to. You're doing all this by yourself. And again, you shouldn't have to do it by yourself, but you are. You're being that mother, parental figure to yourself. You're making your dreams come true. You're standing on business. You're standing on power. You're still healing. You're hurt. But you're making shit happen. Yeah, financially you could be hurting, 5 of Pentacles. Or again, if these people stole money from you or something, yeah, 10 of Pentacles again. This could be being found out. And I pray it does. Because that's not right. Even if they don't like you, like they're doing the most to withhold shit just so they could. It's kind of like making you stay in poverty. Which no one makes you stay in poverty. Well, that's actually a lie. People do make you stay in poverty. It depends. That's kind of how the system is set. If you kind of go to your lowest, it's really hard to get back up. Can you still do it? Yeah. But it's a lot harder. Collective, all in all, I would not fuck with your family. Okay, that's where I would leave it. Okay, let's just get some angel numbers, because if not, this is gonna keep going on. It's already 41, 34. But y'all get what I'm saying, though. Yeah, you've been through it. You're going towards what you need. Again, some of you could still be a page as well, right? You're learning new skills. You're honing in on them. You're becoming better. You're not going to become perfect, but you become better with time. I think that's a plus. Keep going forward, though, collective, okay? And if you want to make a better family, shit, I would. Right? If you don't want to make a better family and you just want to be that for yourself, be single and solo for a bit, do that too. Shit, that's kind of what the fuck I'm doing. I'm talking to people too, you know what I mean? But I think that independence, oh, I crave that. I do. Just do shit by yourself for a bit, collective. Focus on you, but yeah, heal this hurt, okay? What does collective need to know, though, including myself, please? Choose you, 266. Thank you, Spirit. Make yourself happy. You are being guided to make your happiness a priority in your life. Take control over your joy by actively choosing yourself in this moment. Listen to your favorite music, express yourself creatively, or perform an act of kindness. Are you choosing you, collective? And if you are, I think you're already on a really good path. I'm really proud of you. I'm choosing me too. It's not fun. It's not easy, but shit. You will find those right people too that actually give a fuck and that are actually there for you too, collective. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, but is there a needle in the haystack hidden somewhere? Yeah. Okay. So when you find those people, please cherish them. Make good memories. Please make good memories. Life goes by so quick. And just be there for them as much as they are there for you, okay? What else for the collective under me, please? Important relationships, 411. See the value in those you love. This number calls you to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. I think of a few family members that are chill. Tell a loved one how much you care for them, appreciate them, and see them in your life. Make time for them as you communicate how important they are to you. Don't be overbearing, but tell them how important they are, collective. Again, life is short. Be there for them. Show them that you love them as much as they love you, I'm sure. Okay? Be there for the right ones. One more feeling, please. Stepping stones, 1, 2, 3, 123. You are on your way. You are on a distinct path and are what... Let me restart that. You are on a distinct path and are well on your way to your goals. You are, collective. 10 of Pentacles, you getting there. 10 of Cups, you're getting there. You're closing out cycles, you're ending stuff first, so new things begin. You're really close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? You're going up the ladder. Anywho, little things matter. Pay attention to the details as each choice you make presents a small part of the big picture. Visualize a path in front of you leading you to your heart's desire. What do you really want? Take any of these opportunities as stepping stones. And again, I was talking about opportunities in this one, and I was talking about opportunities in this. So opportunities are coming your way. You're going to have to heal some shit first, but in collective, I see you going where you need to be. You're making a name for yourself, making stable foundations for yourself. Maybe you're learning some lessons quicker than others, right? Some of you could be still stuck in certain lessons, and that's fine too, but I feel like you're making really good progress. You see the bigger picture. You are now treating yourself the way that you should have been treated when you were a kid. You're hurt still, but you're getting through it. This could also be for some of you, again, it is talking about family. I do see that hardcore here. But some of you still need to work on certain toxic behaviors that you have, going back to this devil card. It could be a toxic mother, because the devil is above the Empress card right now. Some of you really could be dealing with a toxic mother figure, or someone that's, again, they could come off motherly, they're not. Right? And again, for anyone like that, collective, and again, it's going to be harsh. It's going to have to be a you decision as well. But I will always tell you to try and cut those people off. But I don't know. All in all, collective, I feel like y'all are going through it. You getting to where you need to be. Anywho, y'all, I'm going to end it here, okay? Because if not, I'll just keep talking. Y'all know if this resonates for you or not, though, okay? But yeah, let me know in the comments if this does resonate. If you could hit that like, share, and subscribe, that does help too. Only do it if you're resonating, though, collective. Please don't do it just to be like, let me follow this bitch. No, please do it if you're resonating. If you'd like to book a reading as well, all of that will be in the description box at the bottom of each video, or it'll be at the top of the YouTube bio section, okay? If you click on the Linktree or email angelicalunavera@gmail.com, you can book a reading, okay? Readings all start out at $33.33. I'll wait on that. Yeah, all readings are $33.33. If they're longer, larger forms of reads, they will maybe be like $5 extra. And that's about it, or $4. I don't know how much. Yeah, I haven't decided that yet. We'll talk about that whenever, okay? But it's not going to be too much other than what it's already at. But yeah, if you want to book, all that stuff's there, okay? The payment options, everything like that. Lastly, if y'all are already going to the Linktree as well, having really weird burps and hiccups. Okay. If y'all are going to the Linktree already, though, I do have links for people in Gaza as well, collective. And don't think about this shitty family, right? But if it were family that actually were there for you, and even if you care about this shitty family as well, if it was your family, I would encourage you to think that. Is that kind of manipulative? Yeah. But I encourage you to imagine if it was the family that was there for you and the family that you cared for. If you wouldn't want them in that situation and you would want them to get help when they asked, then please, if you can, help these people too, because they really do fucking need it, and their family is at fucking stake. A lot of them have lost their family already. And that's not fucking right. It's not. And as much as I do tell you guys to share the links, which does help, it does help, and I still would encourage you to do that. What they really do need is donations, okay? And it's understandable if you're having financial issues where you could only give a little bit. That's still something, though, okay? But if you do know people that have money and they want it to go towards a good cause, please consider having them donate to that or talk to them about it. Be like, hey, can you do this? They need it, collective, they do. Okay, and again, if you were in that situation or your family was in that situation and you would want help, then yeah, let's pull on your heartstrings a little. If it was you, you'd want the help too, or would you want them to suffer? If the answer is no, then let's start doing some shit, okay? Anywho, collective, I am going to leave it there though, okay? Again, let me know if this resonates. And I think for the reads that I have to catch up on a little bit, I believe I'm doing earth signs. It was the love readings. So I'm going to do some earth sign reads for the love and see what comes up, and then we'll go from that, okay? Be out, collective. I will catch you on the next one, okay? And know that you got this, okay? I know it's hard, but you're going to be okay. If my dumbass can be okay, you're going to be okay too. Okay? Anywho, I love y'all. Please take care.